Hello everyone, and welcome to Victor and Vivian TV. We are here again with you today, guys. We are outside at the park. If you hear sounds of nature, of people moving around, that's the beauty of being outdoors. It's a beautiful day. I'm Vivian.
And I'm Victor.
Yes, hi. We're so glad to have you here with us today. We are recording on two cameras. If you see us looking side to side, and we're excited to do this first video of the year 2023.
First video?
Yes, it's our first official sit-down video.
Okay, sit-down video.
Yes.
Say sit-down video.
It's the first recorded video on this channel for this year 2023 because we've been busy with other things. But here we are bringing this long-awaited beginning of the year video on
Awesome. Look at the background. Awesome. Can you see it? I feel like I'm relaxing.
We have had a very brutal week of icy weather by the standards of the place where we live. Even the city where our daughter goes to school, their school was closed for the week. People have been indoors. I have not wanted to go outside for the whole week, and being fortunate to be able to work mostly from home, it was okay for me. If you had to go out in the cold, I'm so sorry, and I'm glad the weather is back to being nice. That's what we live for, good days like this.
Yeah, I love the weather. It's awesome. And also being around nature, it unlocks, sometimes you're too clustered even in your mind. So you come out like this, whoa, I love the environment. I love the feeling. I wish you were here. You will understand what we're saying. It's awesome. Do you have a park like this around you? Do you even have the time? How did we discover this place?
I think we saw it one day when we were driving to... Honestly, guys, it's just around the corner from where we live. But I don't know, when you are so focused on going to church and going back home and going to work and you never go out. The other day we were driving on our way to visit a sister who had just bought a house. She hasn't just bought the house. It's almost a year. Anyway, it was our first time going to her house and we had to take this route. And so we noticed that, hey, there's a nice park close to us. How come in almost 5 years we have never seen this park? So today I said, why not come out to this park and enjoy nature? One of the perks of being here is that it's windy, it's nice, it feels cool, fresh air.
I love it.
Yes, but then your hair is flying everywhere.
I love it.
Pick your battles.
Vivian, you know what I'm just thinking? Just opening a book with a coffee, reading for like an hour. You know what I mean?
Should I borrow you my coffee?
Look at this. This is one of us. Look at this. Look at Vivian's coffee. It's coffee and soda. I've not tried it. I've not tried it cold, but look at it, coffee and soda. Have you tried this?
Coca-Cola and mocha. It is an acquired taste for me, to be frank.
Coca-Cola and coffee. Sorry, Coca-Cola and coffee. It's an acquired taste
for me.
I tried it. It's nothing to write home about. I didn't like
that
it.
That is harsh, Victor. Say for me.
Okay, for me, because if I want to drink soda, if I want to drink Coca-Cola, I go straight to Coca-Cola. If I want to do mocha, I go to mocha. If I want to do mocha coffee, I do whatever. Separate them from me and let's have fun and not together.
They wanted you to kill two birds with one stone. But anyway, guys, today we have a fun video.
Sorry, let me just take it out about
today we have a fun video to make. To show off our knowledge of our local Nigerian languages. I don't know if you know this fun fact that there's over 200 languages spoken in Nigeria. Actually, when we checked on Google right now, it showed 500 languages. I said, well, the last time I heard about it was 250 languages. So I'm not saying that I know, I haven't taken official statistics. I don't know, but I know we have over 100 languages that are spoken in Nigeria. And so today we are going to film this video about our languages, our local Nigerian languages. We were both born in Nigeria years apart and in different parts of the country, so we have different languages, different Nigerian languages. Although English is the official language spoken in Nigeria, for business and for government and things like that, we do have our local African languages as well. And we also had to learn French when we were going to school because Nigeria is in West Africa and a good number of the countries in West Africa are francophone, that's French-speaking countries. So we had to learn both English and French at school.
Yeah, and one of the things that, for someone like me, Because my parents too are from Nigeria, but different cities and places. So the language is not the same. It's a little bit different. A little bit different. A little bit
Okay.
different. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's some words that you have to tweak it. You have to, it's like you twist your tongue, but you kind of like figure out the same thing.
Twist your tongue.
Yes,
Like
yes.
dialects.
Dialects,
Is it
yeah.
dialects of the same language or two different languages?
Dialects of the same language.
Oh, okay. Yeah, both of my parents spoke the same language and with different dialects as well. So, but we had a standard version. By the way, my local Nigerian language is Idoma, which is one of the minority groups in Nigeria. And yours?
Mine is Ika, which is like the Igbo. Another they say, a lot of people say is the upgrade or the watered Igbo.
Everybody would like to say their own language is an upgrade.
So mine is called Ika, Ika. I'm from the Ika local government area.
That's so specific.
Yes. I'm proud of my place. I'm proud of where I'm from.
Amen. Wonderful.
I'm proud of where I'm from.
Yeah, so we're going to be trading words from our different languages. Like we say a word in English, and Victor will say it in Ika, and I'll say what it is in Idoma. And if we happen to know it in any of the major languages in Nigeria, so there's also 3 major Nigerian languages, which are Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. And so if we happen to know the word for whatever it is that we're saying in Igbo or Yoruba or Hausa, we'll also say it. So this is a fun video, and we're obviously not experts in any kind of language, even our own native languages, but I think I can boldly say I speak my native language very well.
Oh wow, I don't. Oh wow, I used to. Okay.
Yes, so I speak my native language very well. I don't know if it sounds like I'm giving myself a pat on the back, but honestly, yeah, I speak my language well. So,
which language are you talking
Idoma.
Idoma.
Idoma. I speak Idoma well. So I speak Idoma well. I speak English well. I speak French enough to pass exams.
Idoma is Benue State, right?
Yes, Idoma is from Benue State.
Idoma is from Benue State.
Middle belt area of Nigeria.
Okay.
So yeah, so let's go into it. Victor, what is cup in your language?
I told you I don't know that fact. What is cup in my language? Can I check it?
No.
I can't. I don't know.
Well, you are lucky because I also don't know what cup is in Idoma. I think we used to call it. I think it's cup. Cup is cup.
Yeah.
Or ikapu.
No, ikapu. No. That's. Are you forming the word or is it the real word?
No, like if you are from like the village, you probably would like an English word that doesn't have a word in Idoma would like cup is cup, bread is bread. Things like that.
Yeah.
What about bottle?
What about bottle what about bottle in Benue?
Bottle, not in the whole of Benue. Bottle in Idoma. Benue has many other languages besides Idoma. So bottle in Idoma is Ikpem.
Oh wow.
Or Ikpemu.
Oh wow.
So what's bottle in Victor, are you cheating?
Yes.
He's Googling bottle in Igbo. So you're going to lose this game.
Oh my God.
You're a language cheat.
Oh my God, help me. The reason I think bottle, I don't know. I don't know cup, I don't know bottle. But I know spoon.
Okay, what spoon in your language? Ngeji.
Yes.
My goodness.
Ngeji.
Okay, spoon in Idoma is quite simple. Uko.
Why would you say Uko is simpler than Uko?
Not Uko. Uko.
Uko. Oh, okay.
Uko.
Interesting. Okay.
Ukoro chikapa.
What is that?
Ukoro chikapa is uko. Ochikapa is rice, so uko. Ore is to eat. Ukoro chikapa. Uko.
Oh, in your language, what is rice?
Ochikapa.
Oh, mine is oskapa.
Oskapa. Okay, you see?
Oh, okay.
And in Hausa language, rice is shinkafa.
So there's kafa in all of it.
Yes, and I don't know if there's an actual Yoruba word for rice, but I know it's also called iresi.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
And what do Igbos call rice?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Wouldn't that be oskapa or something? Or rice?
You said I should not check it. I should not check it.
Don't check it if you know it. Just say what you know.
No, I don't. I can't remember rice.
Okay. So what is plate in your language? Plate.
Vivian. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. So even though I grew up with the language at home, I didn't have a lot of people around me that are from Ika. So the language, I wasn't speaking it, but it's an awesome language.
Oh,
It's an awesome language.
Oh.
Ika. Spoon. What did you say?
Uko.
No, not spoon. You say plate.
Plate, yeah.
Afere.
Okay. Ours is ochubu or ogo.
Okay, afere.
Ochubu.
Afere is mine.
Ochubu or ogo.
Afere is mine. Guys, what's the language? You and your spouse, do you speak the same language? What about the kids? What are they learning? My kids are learning English, so plate is called afere.
Okay. All right, you're learning. That's good.
That word cup is going to come back to me. That word cup is going to come back to me.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going,
All right, so we have done plate and cup. What about boy?
Let me start with you. What is boy in the Idoma language?
Ochenyiro.
Is there a difference between boy and man in your language?
No, okay, so boy will be Oyonyiro. Or because Oyi is child, so child man. So boy is Oyonyiro. Yeah? And then man is Onyiro or Onyilo.
Okay. In my place, they say okay. But man in my place, okay. Okehenta means young man. Okehenta. Okay is man. Let me explain something to you. Ika language is awesome because my community, Ika, especially Delta, Agbo, I was born. So Agbo is the bridge between Onitsha and Asaba. So we have a great heritage. You will never be able to go to the north, to the south without passing through Agbo. It's one of the most amazing places on earth in Delta.
Well, guys, that remains to be defined and established. Well, you should be proud of where you're from. That's good. So Onyiro is boy, and yours is Okehenta. So mine's Onyiro.
Small man.
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to say boy, a young man, Okehenta, Wandu, okay, Wandu.
Okay.
What about woman in your place?
Ochenya or Onya. Oche is person. So Oche, Onya.
Oh, so they have to put Oche before they put the gender.
Not necessarily. You can just shorten it and say Onya or Onyiro. Like Ochenyiro. Human, person, man. Okay. Person, male, like male person.
Okay.
And then Ochenya is female person. But you can just say Onya or Onyiro.
So if a lady is passing now, say Onyiro. Is that what I'm going to say?
Onyiro is a man.
Sorry, forgive me.
Or Onyilo.
Onyilo. Okay, very interesting.
So there's Otukpo language, which is like the standard Idoma, and I'm from Opoga, so that's like why when I say Onyiro, that's like my native dialect of Idoma. So so man is Onyilo or Onyiro, and woman is Onya.
Okay is the man.
You have such a strange word for a woman.
Because you have to understand the culture of you have to understand the culture of the
what was woman again?
Okboho.
Oh my goodness.
You have to understand our culture. Our culture is full, is hefty. It is a language that assimilates all your tongue. Everything is rich in culture, is rich in color. So when you say okay, you're not just using one word. You're using different vowels, different words to identify it. I'm telling you, it's rich. It's rich. If you've ever been to Nigeria, please make sure you go to Agbo, Delta State, Nigeria, the local government of Ika. Awesome place. And guess what again? This is awesome. When you speak the language, our language, I don't know about it, but when you speak the language, there's something unique about it.
Okay, so anyway, by the way, woman in Yoruba language is Obirin, and man is Okunrin.
Okay.
So
Yoruba language.
Yoruba language. I don't know what it is in Igbo or Hausa. I forget. I should know Hausa because the middle belt is close to the north. Is closer to the north, and people speak Hausa in my area as well. And I grew up a bit. I went to college in the north, So I feel as if I should know Hausa, but it's somewhere in my head. I just can't remember words. But I did most of my life in Lagos, and I went to secondary school in the West as well. That's where the Yorubas are. So maybe that's why that language is stuck in my memory more. Yes. So we've done man and woman. What about things like greetings, like good morning in your language?
Ututu is morning.
Uh-huh.
Ututu is morning. So you say, Mrekene Ututu, I'm greeting you this morning.
Oh, we had to learn Igbo. I learned Igbo in my second year of high school, junior secondary. So I think good morning in Igbo, as we learned it in school, was Ututu Oma. So
Yeah,
Ututu is morning,
good. Yeah, Ututu
and
Oma,
Oma
yeah.
is good. So
Yes.
Ututu Oma. So good morning.
Yeah.
But in my language, Idoma, good morning is Uma Ochi. Uma is sorry.
Why do you say sorry in the morning?
I don't know. Uma Ochi. So Uma Ochi, Uma Ochi, Uma Ochi. Uma is sorry. It's also just like a greeting. You know, so Uma, so greeting for the morning.
So when I say sorry, good morning.
No, sorry morning.
Sorry
Or
morning.
sorry for the morning.
Sorry for the morning.
Yeah, but I think that Uma in that context will be greeting for the
Okay,
morning.
okay.
So Uma Ochi.
So you said it's like a word that can be used twice, that can mean different things.
Yes, exactly. So the context of Uma Ochi is not sorry for the morning, it's greeting for the morning. So Uma Ochi, in Yoruba, it's a karo. In Igbo, we said already that it's Otutu Oma. In Hausa, it's Inakwana.
Vivian is speaking the whole language. Yes,
Inakwana
she's dropping the whole language.
is the greeting in Hausa. Yes, I think Inakwana. You know, so
Okay, but I think the key thing here is, I wanted to ask, if you're married, are you married to somebody that of a different language or dialect? What language do you speak? How do you communicate? Do you have secret languages that your kids don't know, your friends don't know? You and I, okay, apart from speaking Ika, I also speak Warri. I grew up in Warri, so we have
a language called Warri.
You know, I'm just saying I grew up in Warri. But we have the pidgin English. Our pidgin English is top grade. So sometimes we communicate, but our kids know now. There's some things we say.
Yeah.
Our kids know now. But me and I will speak the pidgin English. Okay, let's go back.
That worked when they were younger, but now there's YouTube. They have friends that also, you know, have Nigerian parents, so they've learned all these things. They can't fool them anymore.
So what do you call so good morning is is it Mauchi or Mauchi?
Mauchi.
What about afternoon?
No, it's afternoon.
So there's always that sorry, that greeting before.
I told you that it's not sorry.
Yeah. So there's always a greeting. There's always an expression.
Yeah.
I think it's also. It looks like it sounds like a respect.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. That I'm greeting you for the morning. So Ochi is morning, Eno is afternoon, and Onne is evening.
Mauchi, Mone.
Yeah, Maone. Good evening.
Good evening.
And then Umaino.
Good afternoon.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Exactly. So what were those three in your language?
I have to.
Umauchi, good morning.
Good morning. Ututu is morning.
Okay.
Efenabi is afternoon.
Okay.
Evening is hold on, just 1 minute. Let me process that again. So morning is Ututu. Afternoon is Efenabi. Efenabi is evening. I can't remember again.
Okay, good job.
So hold on, no, I need to get this right. So Ututu is morning. Efenabi is afternoon.
Okay.
I think. Anyasi is evening. Good, I got it.
Right.
So Erekena Afenabi and Anyasi. Anyasi is evening.
I hope the Ika people don't come for you like a
please,
grown man
please.
not being able to greet in his own native language, you know.
Yeah. No, when I see my mom or my parents or my sister, it flows. But something about language, I think language, even if you don't speak it over a period of time, you kind of forget the words.
I think because I lived in Nigeria until my late 20s, the language is ingrained in my memory. It's like riding a bicycle.
Oh.
You know, like if I see an Idoma person and I want to speak to them in Idoma, it just flows.
Oh.
So it all comes back, and I can still, maybe now I think, you know, like when a language is your language, you think in that language, you dream in that language. And so I feel as if I dream in English because it's the language I speak more frequently. But if my dream was in an Idoma town, maybe I'll be dreaming in Idoma fluently.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So the more you communicate, the more the language becomes it stays in your mind. You're expressing that. You understand. But when that is far from you, like you said, obviously when I was growing up in my 20s, since I was speaking the language, man, rekene ututu, rekene ututu, anyasu hunu, rekene anyasu, ekene me, you say ekene, I'm greeting you, ekene me tutu, ekene me you. Anyasio. So you're greeting. There's an expression that's coming out of your mouth, out of you. But when that communication is not there, that person to fine tune the language with you, the words are still there, but because you're not using them again, you're not practicing them again.
I see. That makes sense. Well, good job. Like we all, we're not perfect. We're learning every day. Life is about continually learning. If you feel as if, honestly, languages are a tool for these times we live in. The more languages you know, the more you're able to communicate with a wider range of people. So, losing languages that you already know is a big waste. If you already learned the language, keep practicing, exercising it so that you can improve on it. Yeah. So we had those greetings down in Ika and Idoma and Yoruba, Ekaro, Ekason, Ekurole, or Ekale. I think Ekurole will be good evening, and Ekale is like more like late in the night. It wouldn't be good night, but it's more like a night greeting. So I don't think do you have good night in your language?
Yeah, night is anyasi.
No, good night, like when a person is going to bed. Mine is like olebochi, like till tomorrow morning. Until morning. So it's like farewell until the morning. Olebochi. I don't think there's anything like good night.
Okay.
That's what you say to somebody when you're all going to bed. Olebochi, like till tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I think there's not really there can't be, but right now, I don't remember if there's any particular word of saying see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Kita nagwane, today's one is finished.
Okay.
Echi, Kechi, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
Anyasi. All of those words can be used as an expression of good night.
Okay, so we've covered like greetings, appreciation. What about thank you? Thank you.
Thank you, in Ika local government area of Delta State.
You went so specific. Thank you in Ika local government area.
Yes.
We're just about the language.
Yes. The reason why I say so, because an Ika man is a man that is proud of his culture.
Okay.
So when you say welcome,
no, thank you.
When you say thank you, Yemeke.
How's this? Anya.
Oh yes. Okay,
and it's also welcome.
Yeah, it's also welcome. Anya.
What's your welcome?
I'll remember it now. Oh my God, I'm lost in this video. So forgive me. It's good that we're bringing this topic because it brings me. Did you have this kind of feeling that when you speak your language, you connect to the words?
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Like when you're speaking to your mom, do you find yourself? Do you find communication easier and explainable when you're speaking Idoma with your mom or somebody and when they say something? Do you quickly understand it?
I think with my mom or my family members, there are certain members of my family that we just switch back and forth. It depends, like if we're in public and we want to speak more privately, if it just depends really. We just switch back and forth from English to Idoma. It depends on what mood we are or what we are saying. So in Idoma, to say welcome is Ainya or Ainyowa. Thank you for Ainya is thank you. So Ainyowa, Owa is to come. So thank you for coming. Ainyowa. Welcome. Ainyowa. And in Hausa is Senudezua, and Yoruba is Ekabo. you know. So I don't know what it is in Igbo. What's welcome in Igbo?
I can't remember.
You don't know? Okay. So,
I know it, but I'm trying to get the words out now.
okay.
So, but I know sometimes with my friend, okay, let me explain this so that you get it. So, even though I'm from Ika, I'm a proud member of the Ika local government area. A rich culture, a rich people. You get it? You get it?
We don't get it.
Oh, do you get it?
I said welcome. We're talking about welcome, and you are talking about how.
Noa. Go see that?
Anoa.
You see that?
Yeah.
It comes back to me. Anoa,
That's
welcome.
so nice, Anoa.
Yeah, Anoa. Yes, it means Anoa, welcome.
Okay.
It's not just welcome. It's welcome that's packaged in love. Welcome.
Oh, welcome. I know why.
You know
I know why.
Yes. Is recognizing the person in your presence.
Okay. So that's lovely. I know why. And then if you were going to say sorry, what would you say?
Ndo.
Ndo. In your language, Ndo. Oh, okay. In my language, sorry is Uma. That's why I said sorry and welcome are the same. Uma cho. That's like emphasis. Uma cho. Uma kocho. Achonu. Sorry, please don't be angry. So that's it for our languages, Idoma and Ika. Just a brief snippet of our language. If you want to know more about our local languages, let us know in the comment section, and we can do another video after Victor has improved a bit in his language, I hope.
So what she's trying, let me explain what we are trying to say. She's trying to say that I should go watch video about the local government area, my rich heritage, my rich people.
Is your language written?
Yes.
Okay, our language was written by a professor who had come to Idoma land, I believe, Professor Armstrong. I forget the year now, but he did have a book. I know there was a book in my house which belonged to my stepmom where we could learn Idoma. It was a written book by Professor Armstrong. It's hard to read Idoma. It has so many different characters in the alphabet that are not in the English language. So reading Idoma is different from speaking it seriously.
Yeah. Even the Obi of Agbo, Kagbo Ikuzi 1. Is it Kagbo Ikuzi? That's his title.
So your chief is called Obi.
Yes, the Obi of Agbo.
Yeah. Our chief is called Ochidoma. Oche is king. Ochidoma.
Yeah, our own is the king of Agbo, the king, the dean. They call him the dean of Agbo kingdom. Okay. The dean, not just Obi, the dean. The controller, the owner.
Like dean, like you call it dean?
No. Dean.
Oh, in your language.
King is king. The word like dean is a king.
Okay.
The king Obi.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so the Cowboy Kuzi, the meaning of this, what would I say again? We brought out the king. This is the king. Cowboy Kuzi, that's the title. Do you understand?
Wow. Amazing.
That means this is the final of the final, the best of the best. Cowboy, because you know how you walk in and say, what are you going to say again? Okay. That's the meaning of what is Cowboy going to say again. So that's the king of our land.
Okay.
And so I think the next time we come to have this conversation, I'll be top in anything because this brings back sweet memories of my culture. Vivian and I have traveled quite a bit. So there was a time we were speaking Chinese. We knew a bit of Chinese language. So after some time, you can't remember some words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we want you to know us better, connect with us better, see us officially from where we are from, where we grew up from, and every culture. But right now, we are global citizens. You know what I mean?
Yes. Guys, so I want to round up this video by thanking you for joining us in this video. Please remember to like this video if you've enjoyed this fun video. Like it. Please share it with others and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. We want these fun videos to come out more frequently and to reach a wider range of people. And as we leave, I want to ask Victor to buy me lunch because your mum, that's I'm hungry in Idoma. Ojire is
This
food.
is so much, folks. This is so much.
Ojire is food.
This is so much. This is just an expression of food. It's like a whole book. Say that again.
Ojire.
Or Odre. Wow.
Odre, that's food, and AJ is drink.
Wow. In the local government area of Delta State.
That's too much, Victor.
Oh my Lord.
Okay, goodness.
Oh, the Kaloka government area of Delta State in Agbo, under the kingship of Dean Kabwekuzi. When you say I'm hungry, you say Agun Agum.
Well, Emirayomum.
Agun Agum. So on this note, because Vivian has brought her the flow of the culture, at this point, I have to accept to buy her lunch because Kabwekuzi. What is the couple going to say that a car meal is not able to buy lunch for the wife? That's not good. They will not use ear to hear it.
Today, it's in my favor to let him say that, but you know what men can do. You know the saying, I won't finish it. So bye guys, thank you so much for joining us, and see you again in another video.
Please remember to subscribe, remember to comment. Flo, let's get to know where you're from. Let's get to know where you're from. We might even speak your language because we've traveled a bit. So tell us where you're from, the languages, the cup, and all those things. We love you. Have a good one.
Bye.